Become a Legend story mode. It has been a wee while, has it not? Yeah, I'm actually quite sad really that it's taken me this long to get to 10 episodes of Series 4 of Become a Legend story mode. We've had some incredible Become a Legend series in the past. Characters, players who've become our friends, have become legends. This one's not really gone that way, has it? And it's unfortunate. It really does upset me. I don't want to give up on this series. I don't want to give up on a legend of the game like Jermain Defoe. That would pain me in many, many ways. But at the moment, the pain, the real pain, is coming from having to play Become a Legend. It's just not great. And I don't know whether it's the team, it's the league, maybe it is playing in this league. I know one thing that for sure isn't as much fun, and, you know, the clue's in the name. It's Become a Legend. Become a Legend. Jermain Defoe is already a legend. And that's where I think the issues with this series lie. Building someone up from a youngster into a legend. You can't argue with that. It's going to be fun in whichever way you do it. You know, you take the difficult times at the beginning of the career and you build on them. At the moment, we're having bad times. And, okay, well, I say bad times. We're top of the league, so it's not that bad. We are starting today, in today's first game, which is a potentially difficult one. And Adrian, welcome to the chat. First person in there. You can get the best seat in the house. So we're playing 7th place Hearts to start off today. And then a difficult invitation to the Dean. And they're coming in 3rd in the league, inviting them to Ibrox. And then we'll finish with Hibernian. How many games have we actually got till the end of the season? That's the question. Another quite a few actually. Actually a load, absolutely load. In fact, that might be to the first phase final fixture. We've got such a long way to go. Fire Ninja, welcome, bro. I'm doing good. Smithley says, love the series, lad, keep it up. Oh, Smithley, D Smithley, or Smithy, D Smithy. Thank you. I'm sort of am enjoying it, but in many ways I'm not. I mean, we've got to keep going, really, haven't we? We've got to win a trophy. That was the deal. That was the deal for Jermain Defoe. I'm going to make the matches slightly shorter, which might be a mistake, but I'm going to try and get 4 in today so we can really just steamroller through, because we really need to get into this. But we've been struggling to impose ourselves on games recently. Jermain Defoe, although he has nailed down that starting spot, is struggling for goals. Rangers as a team are struggling, despite the fact we're still top. It's not been plain sailing, but I think we need to change the strip here, but other than that, I think we can get straight into this. That is a referee's outfit. Hearts, I like it. Let's go. So I've just had a lovely curry, just to fill you in on where I am IRL. Hopefully that doesn't slow me down too much. I'm feeling a little bit bloated. Again, you probably don't need to know that. But you asked, didn't you? No? Okay. So we're going up against Craig Levine's Hearts of Midlothian here. Most recent silverware for them, the Scottish Cup in 2012. They're a team much like Rangers who've had their financial difficulties, but yeah, they're still kicking around, as are Rangers. And they're not having a bad season. They're 7th at the moment. I think it was 7th. And at the moment, a lot of teams have been a test for us. So let's see how we get on today. Adrian in the chat saying, can you make a Become a Legend with Loris Karius? I mean, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Would it be even... Can you even play a Become a Legend with a goalkeeper? I mean, that would be quite a lot of fun. Some people have what the shitting hell is that? Right, I'm going to give an over 18s warning. 2 minutes 42 seconds into this first game. I am tired, but I've also had a couple of drinks, and I may get a little bit blue if we keep playing in the way that we have been. Hearts here looking to... Oh no, they go long eventually. But yeah, we've really struggled. There's just something about the AI in Become a Legend this year that is incompatible with playing. Ah, already my notes are out. Are out of date. Craig Levine has already been sacked, so... Oh, Jermain, get in there. So I don't know who the Hearts manager is now. I have some notes, and they're out of date. So, there we go. So Hassan saying he's missing the Fat Rat tune, the PES Story Mode theme tune from the pre-recorded series. Well, you're in luck, because they are going to be coming back. I don't know about Become a Legend, but Master League Story Mode will be returning to its previous pre-recorded, edited highlights version next week. Yep, so the live streams are going to be over for Master League Story Mode. So any fans of Ponte Preta and Zico and all of those guys who've not been able to watch the live streams would be happy to hear that you're going to be back in business. Oh, they've got Stephen Naismith up front. Ex-Everton man turns, and that's a great effort. It's a good save in the end. So there we are. First chance going to Hearts. We have not seen any of the ball. I always thought Naismith was pretty decent. Is he still playing for the Scottish national team? I don't think he is he? I always rated him though at Everton. I liked him. Smithy now. Back to Stephen Naismith. He launches one in. Clare, unmarked header, could fall to him. Defensive mix-ups. Ojo keeps it in. Will Jermain Defoe get his first touch? Yes, he will. Lays it out to Taverner, who goes early, looking for Ojo. That's a lovely flick inside. Oh. Who have we got outsiders today? I can't remember. Is it Kent? We've definitely got Ojo on one side. That's a big header. Straight back. Philip Fix Tiger is on board in the chat. Hello, mates. Hello, mate. Welcome. It's not exactly too busy for these Become a Legend episodes. So, you know, if you want to get involved in the chat, I will almost certainly see your chats. Long ball for Taverner. Defoe struggling. Who have we got with us today? I didn't even look. Murphy on the left, he's decent. Ojo, okay. Kamara at centre mid as well. I haven't seen much of him. And here is Kamara. And that's a high ball looking for Ojo. One of the only players in this team who can actually... No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Oh, that's a lovely flick on though from Defoe. He's made a great run here if we can find him. It's through here. Oh, it was a lovely ball. An excellent run. And almost converted there. So we flick on from Ojo. Defoe into the space really well. Oh, not a lot in that. Almost a very good finish. We're playing shorter games, so we need to take our chances when they arise. We certainly didn't there. Defoe can pick that up. Oh, nice little flick there into, I think, Kamara. Now Sheiji Ojo turns well. Defoe's pulled out wide. There's a foul there. Unlucky. Let's keep this going. Already half an hour gone. That's the problem with reducing the match times. But it does mean that all we need to do maybe is just nick a goal. Is that looking for Defoe there? I suppose it probably was. Oh, oof. They find a way out. Mulroney now. Inside. I still can't work out what the best tactic is to do with Defoe here. Do we try and do sort of false nine off the ball? Do we try and drop deep? Connect play? I mean, that's what we're going to try now. Or do we try and play on the shoulder? Which is certainly what Jermain Defoe would do. We didn't call for that and we didn't want it. Oh, good pressure there. Forcing him back. But Dole can recycle it here into Irving. Is that Glenn Whelan as well? Wow. What's a lineup they've got? Ex-Premier League legends. Naismith and Whelan. Now Taverner. Had a great relationship with him early on. Defoe's pulled out wide. We'll find Ojo. That's a good ball to release the winger. Gets there ahead of Halkett. Oh, it's fallen to us. Oh, with the effort. Come on. Yes, and Murphy finishes it off. And we get the goal. Did Defoe play with Bale at Spurs? Yeah, he must have done. Must have done. Definitely did, Hassan. So there we go. We're off the mark. We needed that. Great start. Great start to the episode. Almost at the end of this first half. Defoe doing really well there, linking play, just holding it up. He's got a smart head on his shoulders. It's fallen very kindly to him there. He swiped at it with the left. Got a big deflection off the Hearts defender and then into the path of Murphy. Gobbled that one up and we've got our goal here. And now, if I know Steven Gerrard, and I think I do, we're going to sit back for the rest of the game. Yep, we've got a blue bar in terms of offensive defensiveness now. So yeah, we're just sort of the DRB, welcome bro to the chat. Very good to see you. It's been a while. Where have you been, mate? Has it been a while? I think it's been a while, hasn't it? Great to see you. Debating that Jermain Defoe wasn't that underrated. That's a debate, isn't it? I mean, this sort of series is built on him in sort of the concept that he was a bit underrated. I would say he is underrated. You know, pure numbers of goals isn't necessarily the indicator of a good striker or a good player. But when you're up there with the very best strikers in terms of numbers, and you maybe don't get the respect that's necessary for that, then I think you are underrated. I think he is underrated. I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say he is. Well, we've got the goal to start this one off at Ibrox, and yeah, I reckon we can probably hang on to this now. If we win every game until the end of the season 1-0 and we win a trophy and we can end this series, then I'll be very pleased. That's sort of the game plan. Or if we win a trophy here and then we make a move to the Premier League side, one final bite at the cherry in the top flight. That's a good ball, actually. That's not going to us, though. Yeah, if we could have another bite of the cherry in the Premier League or another top flight league. I mean, this is a top flight league, but you know, one of the good ones. I'd certainly take the opportunity, maybe. I'm quite curious to see if playing with a team that doesn't play really slow possession football would be of interest. That's a good ball. Defoe not got the legs to battle with. Halkett almost wins it back. Almost calls his bluff there as he cuts inside. Couldn't quite get to it. But yeah, I'm interested to see whether it is the style of football that Rangers are playing that makes them so painfully just boring to play with, or if it's something else that's well cut out there. Oh, Defoe read that. Almost had it. But if we get our noses in front as such, then I think we can pretty much win most games. Let's hope not to be proved wrong by that statement. Early ball, absolutely nowhere near. Oh, you need to get that right, Chalky. Almost in there. Naismith with the flick. It's not a bad one either, into Irving. Is there a more Scottish name? Well, Mulroney could well take that title. Out to White. Good overlapping run from the left back. Cuts back onto his right foot. Irving now edge of the box. Clare, they're taking their time here. Walker. Patient build up from the away side. White now. Ooh, loops one in, but it's out for a goal kick. And that attack is snubbed out. Or snuffed out, depending on how you want to say it. I have to say it's tempting to call for a long ball. I don't really want to be out there. I don't really want to be available for the pass until it's a good one. Otherwise that happens. I mean that... Oh, mistake there from Smith. Defoe turns on the boosters there. Couldn't quite get to it. I mean, we are declining when it comes to pace. We know that. I think balance has gone down. What the fuck are you? Stop just launching them up to me. You're not playing with Jan Collar. You can't just be hoisting balls into the Scottish sky. Scottish sky. That's almost easier to say with a Scottish accent. Okay, Defoe's made a run here, but Murphy smartly turns back inside. Shown a little bit too much there, and they've gone all the way back. And we can just chill. Hassan says, what if Leeds come calling whilst leading the Championship? Yeah, no, we'd have a run in the Championship. Absolutely. I think a Championship winners medal would certainly be a nice one to add to what is hopefully at the end of this season going to be Jermain Defoe's new trophy cabinet, where he's got at least one medal in it. Oh, what a save that is. Still not cleared. And then cleared desperately. Ball back in, dealt with. The pressure here from Hearts. 15 minutes left on the clock. And Irving now flights one in, looking for Whiten. It's headed down. Clearances out. It's not bad. Ball inside to Kamara. Ojo with him. Can Ojo hold it up? Not long enough. It's unlucky. The opposition now certainly have the momentum with them. Right now, seeing a lot of the ball, the left back into Mulroney. Checks back, puts one into the box. Claire was there looking for the acrobatic overhead kick. Defoe back doing a bit of defending here. Not doing a huge amount. Takes his man out there. I mean, if we're not going to be doing anything up front, we might as well be defending. Oh, Ojo nearly wins it. Gives away a free kick there with a... Oh no, offside. Take away a little bit of the Bardinski. Hello, bro. Ricardo. Spooby. Everyone's here. Ah, Daddy Bards. Daddy Bardinski. What a honour and a pleasure it is to have you on board. Unfortunately, you're here for a bit of Become a Legend, which at the moment is a little bit like pulling teeth. Although we are, with 7 minutes to go, about to win this game, hopefully. And we are top of the Scottish Premiership. So, actually, you join me at a time where things could be worse, I guess. But this Rangers side, under Steven Gerrard this season, does not like to play good football. That's a good ball through to Defoe. He's got one to aim for in the box, tries to cut in. Touch of a rapist. And we are done and done. Yeah, all's good, thanks Bardinski. How is the little one? How is he doing? Yeah. Oh, shut up. Shut up. No. 1 minute left, we get it clear. Surprised we've not been substituted, really. Because we've been running on fumes for the last 15 minutes. One final ball into the box. 30 seconds left here. Can we get it clear? Defoe puts it into the corner. Plays for possession. What is it you do in rugby? Plays for position. It's a great clearance there. Oh, Bardinski, one word, teething. Yeah, I remember that. That wasn't good. That was not good at all. When's the channel coming back, mate? Come on. When's... I want to see Cheryl, assistant... no, what was it? Secretary Cheryl back in. That was a classic moment in the Bardinski Master League series. I think there's still time, surely. Maybe PES 2021. Yeah? Alright. So there we go. We get our first win to start the episode off well. Another dub in the bag. Thank you, Ricardo. We slowly but surely, painfully, inch by inch, make our way towards Jermain Defoe's first ever proper medal. That's what we're all here for. That's why all 11 of you are still watching. And we retain the 1 point lead over rival Celtic. That doesn't get much smaller than that, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. Hassan saying, what do you think of Arteta taking charge of Arsenal? I'm all right with it. I'm all right. If he brings even, a 40% of Guardiola to Arsenal, that's who he's been learning under, that's been his sensei, then I'm pleased, it's fine. I don't know, I prefer him to, say, Ancelotti. I think, I don't know. It's not been confirmed yet, no, but I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure, but I just don't know what the alternative is. I mean, it's got desperate now, where actually I'm thinking if we could have secured Brendan Rodgers, I totally would have taken that, but yeah, not sure. So anyway, let's crack on into the second game. up against the Dean. This is a tough one. They are well out of the race to win the league at least, but well, not well out. They're 12 points behind us. I think this is a derby game actually, Aberdeen. This is a good side. Let's take a look how we line up today. Again, no place for Ryan Kent, which is disappointing. No Sheiji Ojo today, who is left well out of the side. A decent midfield. Good to see Arfield back in. We like him. Barisic on the left. Taverner still starting. And to all the people who took the piss out of me saying Tavernier, which, you know, in hindsight is fair. It's not his name. Definitely heard someone on the radio who at least pretends to be a professional pundit call him Tavernier. And then someone said, isn't it Taverner? Taverner. And then they said, no, I'm pretty sure it's Tavernier. And I said, yeah, fucking right. It could well be Tavernier. But it's not, it's Taverner. But thank you to everyone who corrected me. I'm not bitter. Do I sound? I'm not bitter at all. Anyway, back at Ibrox for a real test here. Aberdeen. There is a rivalry here, but I can't remember the story behind it. But anyway, we've got Arthur on the pitch today, so if we get a chance to make a run over the top, and he's got the ball, that's the time to go. That's a good ball. Couldn't Grezda get there? He can. Defoe looking at... He's gone for goal. That's cheeky as fuck. Whoa, good effort there. Good effort. Fixed Tiger saying play Defoe as a false nine is too short to be a target man. Oof, I was hoping we'd score a header there, just to prove you wrong. Defoe wants it here. Oh, lovely first touch. Oh, very nice first touch to take it away from the defender. And then with the goal at his mercy, couldn't work the keeper. Let's take another look at this touch. We should get a good view of it here. Oh, that is filthy. Filthy. Got the ball away from his man. Just couldn't pull the trigger. I don't know how long we are now without a goal, but it has been too long. Arfield can get to it. Defoe lays it off. For the left back down the line. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a crunching tackle. That is a derby challenge there. And them old knees. As a man in possession of some old knees myself, I know that a big hit like that, for me, takes about 2 or 3 weeks to recover from. Oof, that's nasty. Will he finish this game today? He is having treatment now as we speak. I don't remember what his injury record was like, actually. I feel like it wasn't too bad. I mean, it can't have been that bad, considering the amount of goals he scored. Well held up there. That's a good ball. Grezda now, back out. And we'll take our sweet time over this one. I think that might be... No, who's that? It's really annoying that you can't label your own players. Oh, we're back on the pitch. I was about to have a drink then. And we're coming back on just at the right time to drop into the right back position. As another Ojo comes forward and Defoe's there with the block. Hustle play. Straight off the physio. Straight off the magic sponge into a defensive position there. Blocks it with the rump. And we're back in action here. He's run that one off. He's made of tougher stuff. Tougher stuff than you'd think. So we'll wait for the slow build up. One thing we've gone long to no one. And Constantine will go long again. That's actually well won there into Ross. Now right on the turn. Centre forward's made a good run. Can't win it back there. Taverner pushes him wide. Arfield's now with him. Ferguson. Back to Ojo. Presumably no relation of Sheiji. Right, good feet. Cosgrove, if he can turn into a dangerous area, we've got a problem here. The deflection of the centre-back. Over the line. Over the bar. Over the goal. Over into the stands. Fixed Tiger says, what are you drinking? I'm drinking a one of Aldi's finest IPAs. I don't know what the... Actually, I do know what the company is. It's Williams Brothers, which is a Scottish Scottish brewery. Oh! And speaking of Scottish drinking, for any Jesus Christ, for any Scots watching, you'll all be well aware of your national drink, not Iron Brew, Buckfast. Well, I'm currently sitting no more than a 15-minute drive from the actual abbey where Buckfast is brewed. So there you go. If you want any sending up, direct from source, from the hands of a monk, then let me know. I do know that the stat is that Buckfast bottles are like the #1 offensive weapon in Glasgow or something like that, so there we are. It's quite nice. I've tried it. It's not bad. It's full of caffeine. It's like a sort of Red Bull and vodka type concoction. Fortified wine. Yeah, it's delicious. Wreck the Hoose Juice. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? North of the border. Yeah. I mean, if you put that much caffeine in something, you're going to turn people crazy. I think the American equivalent is 4 Loco. I've heard about that being some sort of rocket fuel. I always thought Red Bull and vodka was an odd choice. That was cool for a while, wasn't it? Well, great interplay here. Taverner decides eventually to move it on. But Aberdeen sitting deep here. Away from home at the league leaders. And we're not going to be rushed into this one. And I'm not going to be rushed into dropping back and calling for it. Ah, you're shite. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fire Ninja says, yes, 10 bottles please. Aye, okay, yeah, just put in an order. Sort that out for you. Free kick here, it's looped in. Oh, get the flick on, mate. Yep, lovely. No, foul, ref. Oh, Jesus. Mary and Joseph. Not a bad ball, not a bad ball, not a good ball though. Not a good ball. Having a good header. 35 on the clock here. Not much in the way of chances. Hang on, how did we end the last game with a 7? I mean, if you're going to put a long ball to me, at least put it near. We can occasionally win a header, but not if it's 10 metres away from us. Right now through. That's a good ball. Cosgrove's there. And Defoe will pick this up. Good ball inside. First thing we've been asked to do in this game, and we've done it well. And then we play it back, and we'll start. No, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, shocking. Good header there, though. Right, let's start again. Let's not go long. We're a short pass possession team. I don't know why we just lump it. Arfield plays it back. Defoe's found a bit of space here. It's laid off. It's a clever ball over the top. Looking for Murphy. What are you doing? You absolute clown. So another corner here. We have scored goals from corners. We've just got to time the run absolutely perfectly. And we have here... Oh, not quite. Edge of the box. The slowest wind-up ever, and that's half-time. Okay, that's more like it. It's more like what we've come to expect. 72% possession, but Aberdeen with the chances, so got room to improve here. Devlin. Ball forward, well cut out. Arthur, fucking react. Yes. No, you've got that. It's fine, I mean, yeah, they're going to work it out eventually. We're top of the table, let's not forget. However bad we're playing. That's fucking insane, though. How many times have we done that so far this episode? I'm going to say 10 times. They've launched a long ball straight to the opposition defender. It's just not sustainable. You can't win the league like this. We've got better footballers than almost every single team in this league. Just keep it on the floor. Right, I'm dropping deep. I'm dropping deep. I'm getting involved. Alright, fine. You put it in the air again. Try and affect it. Under pressure at least. Force the keeper into a hasty long ball, but that's actually well controlled. Oh, not quite there. Come on, Rangers. Does anyone know any good Rangers chants? That's well won back. Obviously we know, hey, hey, babe, but we can't do that until we score, obviously. Yeah, I don't really know any others. Again, it's a long ball. Oh, Defoe could get to this. Feeding on crumbs. In fact, crumbs at this point would be a delicious meal that we could build on. There's no crumbs. No crumb. Fuck off. Absolutely just stop playing football. McGinn, that's a great ball. Real danger here. Somehow they've all missed it. Oh. Oh, finally, Ryan Kent, at least. We get to see him for half an hour. Probably our best player. We don't actually ever get to play with him. I mean, it seems like a long time that we've played with Ojo and Kent. Early on, they were starters, and they are our best players, and that's when we did our best work. That's actually a very good ball. Keeper does well, though. Read it, came off his line. Yes, you've got that. Fuck off. No, okay, it's our ball. Is it? Clash of knees there. That's going to sting. No, we've still got it. Defoe's still on the pitch. Dropping a little deeper here. Tries to spin. What a tackle that is from foot. No, okay. Referee didn't like that either. We're doing well for territory here. Slowly making our way forward. Taverner, the dead sailor, is down. Opportunity here. Do we try and call for it with a cheeky one? Or do we look for the knock-on? Doesn't fall to us. Defoe lurking edge of the box here. We want it. Out of his feet. No! Why? That wasn't meant to happen. I get a weird bug sometimes in Become a Legend where it does a fake shot when you really don't mean to. We'll get to that though. Just about finds Bresda there. That's so annoying with that. It's our best chance. Defoe. Stupid. Stupid. Unnecessary. Oh, I'm so angry about that. That fake shot. And that's our last chance there. Morelos will come on. See if he can affect the game. If he can't, then I'm sure we will drop off the top. And I doubt we will ever find our way back. So that's where we're at now. That is the jeopardy in which we're in. Another foul here. And Defoe has turned Angry Bird Morelos. Yeah, well, Morelos recently sent off again, wasn't he, in real life? I mean, Jermain Defoe actually, in real life, had a chance to get his first trophy in real life. Scottish Cup final, I think it was, against rivals Celtic. Couldn't be done, couldn't do it. I don't think he started. In fact, I'm pretty certain he didn't start. But I was really rooting for him. I was thinking, you know, come on, this is it. Absolutely love to see him actually get a trophy. Come on, this is it. Kent. Morelos. Kent. Ooh. 8 minutes left. We need the win here. We need the 3 points. A point will not be enough, I'm sure. But yeah, it wasn't to be in real life. And I'm getting the feeling, some of these performances, it may not be in this reality either. Could there be late drama here, though, for the home side? We've dominated possession. Had enough chances. Ricardo in the chat saying, difficult as we've touched the ball 3 times in 70 minutes. Yeah, didn't have many chances. And when the chance did fall, we didn't take advantage. So I'm going to take some of the flack for that myself, but that will be full time here in Glasgow. And that is a big 2 points drop there for Rangers. Almost certainly now we drop off. It's going to be really far, really hard to find our way back, I feel, to the top of the league. 66 possession with only one shot on target is simply not good enough. Defoe with a 6.5 could well keep us in the side, but there we are. Celtic with a 1-0 win against Motherwell. Second to bottom Motherwell. There we are, we're off the top, that's it, we're done. We're done. So Mark Craddock, welcome to the chat. You're confident that Rangers will get a trophy. You were the far better team in the cup final. Just didn't go your way on the day. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't actually get to watch the game. I would have loved to have watched it live. I really hope that's the case. Really hope that's the case for Rangers and for Jermain. I'd love them both to win something. Presumably you're a Rangers fan, Mark. How do you feel about Jermain at the club? What's his performances been like? Obviously, I haven't had much chance to watch him at all, really. But has he been good for you? Are you happy that has he signed a more permanent deal? It's not a permanent deal, is it? An extension of his loan. Would you like to see him there permanently? I don't know if it'd be worth him moving back to the English leagues now. I mean, he could do a job. I'm sure he could. Anyway, we start today. Kent does start today. Gresta on the right. Still no space for Ojo, which is a shame being on a green arrow. I definitely would start him ahead of Gresta. Actually might be lower rated as a right midfielder. Arfield, Davis and Doherty in the centre. I've liked playing with Arfield and Davis. No Taverner today. Jack at right back. We've not seen that. Up against the Hibernian side with a few good players, but actually 60s all around. 60s all around. I mean, that is, you know, comparable to the Brazilian Serie B when it comes to player strength. I wonder which league is actually better. I wonder. I'll see you're a season ticket holder, Mark. Oh, interesting. Best finisher at Ibrox since Ali McCoy. So that warms the cockles of my heart. It really does. But yeah, Fredo is banging them in. Yeah, he's a great striker. Surprised. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get a move in January. I know there's been a few teams looking at him. I mean, it'd be a huge. It's essentially like signing Mario Balotelli, isn't it, or a player of that ilk. You have to roll the dice. You have to accept the red cards. Although he got a red card for celebrating, didn't he? Which was bullshit in the last game. I saw that. Anyway, right. Defoe continues to start despite not scoring now in 3. We definitely need a goal today against Hibs. And we need all 3 points. Absolutely. We can't allow Celtic to build a bigger lead in the league because they're going to be really difficult to catch if they do. Oh, Kent. That is awful. There's a nice bit of space for me here in between the two centre-backs if we do win the ball back. Oh, Horgan. Accelerating forward there. Find some space. You'd bet your house on them not whipping a ball in straight away. I don't know what it is about Become a Legend AI on both sides, but they just will not cross. It's bizarre. I can count on the fingers of my foot how many times they've made a run to the byline and crossed it. Fucking hell. The quality on display here. Oh, Allen plays it back. Hallberg now. Arfield pressuring. But it is all Hibs in these opening minutes. The home side having the possession. Shaw here back to goal. There's always danger with the strikers back to goal. It's very easy to roll your man this year. Although Defoe not particularly showing that. And we'll take our sweet... Oh, come on! No! Absolutely disgraceful. Unacceptable. Steven Gerrard would be absolutely screaming. Just floating long balls to the opposition defenders. If you're going to put a long ball, at least aim it for one of your own players. It's pretty basic. You know, we're not trying to rewrite football here, but that's better at least. You know, that had half a chance of running onto that one. Hibs happy to keep the ball, as rightly they should. 19 minutes in here, we are struggling to gain possession back. And we do, we're all too happy to kick it away. Whittaker now for the home team. Finding space down this left hand side, cuts back in, finds Allen, that's a good ball into Murray. Shepherded wide by two Rangers defenders, but Murray's done really well to keep it there and then just walks it into, no, not into touch, good ball in. Keeper's aware. Just desperately trying to keep the ball there. Right, that's better. Little tiny bit of possession here. Defoe's made a good run here. Ball is on. Ah, Porteous, good tackle. Unlucky. Defoe edge of the box. Turns away. Gets the effort off. It's blocked. Unlucky. Created the space. That's what we need. Almost half an hour already gone here. Pressure on. Let's push up as a team. That long ball to nothing. That's a good touch. Just about. Arfield now into Defoe. Ah! Oh, slow reaction times there. First touch. Taking an eternity. Hibs looking pretty confident. Pretty confident. Pretty comfortable. Murray inside. Shaw now. Lays it back to Allen. Back into the big striker, Shaw, and that's a great hit and a very good save. And the clearance is cannoned out off the Hibs player. But it is all Hibs so far. Rangers looking the shadow of the team that they were at the beginning of the season. I don't quite know what's changed, but we are not playing with anywhere near the attacking quality that we did early on. Just not sure why. Bullshit balls like that are certainly not going to help. A turn here. Defoe's in space. Ball is cannoned off the defender. 39 minutes on the clock. Defoe's calling for it near post. That's a bad choice, wasn't it? Selfish, really. Now Defoe. Here's it back. Arfield can pick a pass, we know that. Oh, that's not a good ball though. And we lose possession. Almost smuggled back there. And we do get it back eventually. Now we look to build again. Half time nearly upon us. Defoe's made a good run. Oh, Kenty. Kenty. We faked the run one way and then came back inside where it actually created a bit of space there, but couldn't find us. Matias, welcome aboard. Have you missed a Defoe masterclass in goal scoring? Yeah, let's just say you have, shall we? You've not. No, you've not. It's been, as we've expected, pretty dire. We've had barely a handful of chances. I feel like if I was playing as a decent central midfielder in this team, I could drive things forward, I could influence the game. You know, last year playing as Eggy, as an attacking mid or a winger, we could always, you know, change the game. Get the ball to him, can make things happen, make spaces. At the moment we're at the mercy of a fairly unimaginative and pretty static midfield. We've drifted massively offside there. And if they're not making space or picking the right pass, then we're in a bit of trouble, really. I mean, look at the support here. Okay, so high ball. There we are. Every fucking time. Oh. I really am. I'm not. The thing is, I'm not a quitter. That is what I would say. But this series is the first series I've ever done, Master League or Become a Legend, where I've just felt this isn't sustainable. I'm just not enjoying it. That's a good ball. That's not a good ball. It's not a good ball. It's a passable run, but not a good ball. And if it wasn't for my respect for Jermain Defoe as a player, I probably would have ended this already. But there's a big part of me that wants to see him succeed. That didn't need to be in the air, did it, you absolute twat? Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad, to be honest. This is even worse than some of my performances in Master League, but I can't blame the AI for that. I mean, I will. Oof. But yeah, this is not good. It's really testing my patience. An hour gone here. I don't think we've had... What is that? What is that? You're a possession side. Read the fucking tactics. Steven Gerrard has lost the dressing room. He's lost his mind. Part of me wants to get back, try and influence the game, but I know that the right thing to do really is to stay on the shoulder of the defender. Right, well won back. The problem is that there's no counter-attacking. There's no dynamism at all. Oh, fuck you. Sure now. Finds a way through, bundles his way through. It's a good effort and another good save. The keeper's really keeping us in this one. Spoo Bear suggesting that we try and move to a short pass counter-attacking team. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly curious to see whether it's the team that's the problem in this series, or it's... I don't want to say tweaks to Become a Legend, because I don't think anything's actually ever been done to it, but it might just be that it's not compatible with the AI this season. That's actually a really good ball. And he gets there as well. I'll call for that here. It's in towards Defoe. It's not bad. Jesus Christ. Although, you've got to say, that was a good through ball. Can't deny that. Cross was lacking. Defoe with the pressure. Forcing them long. Come on, let's make something out of that. Get to it. React. We're going to be substituting now, aren't we? Horgan. It's well won. Defoe, nice touch. Didn't want it there. Didn't want it there. You absolute cretin. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah! Oh. I mean, there's definitely an element of yeah, I agree, totally agree, Matthias. If we were playing as a midfielder, I think we could make this formation work. But we're just having to rely so much on the AI for everything. That if they don't work properly, then we don't work, and there's nothing we can do. And balls like that are just not what Jermain Defoe needs. 7 minutes left here. Oh, come on, that's it. That's it. That's it. We've made a good run here. We're a bit low on energy. Oh, fucking hell, we don't have the... Doesn't have the legs for that anymore. Maybe 15 years ago he was getting to that. Not today. Come on, this is it. 3 minutes left. Well held up there. Good ball. Who's that to? Stop playing it backwards. Right at the end of the game. That's not a bad ball. Hanlon will get to it. Defoe, pressure. No. There's no extra time and there's no 3 points today. Oh. Good suggestion from Spoober in the chat. Move to Barcelona. I think we might be just a little bit off the quality needed for that. Talk of quality. One shot today. One shot on target. Ryan Kent with a 4.5. And another game. And another 3 points dropped. And Celtic with another win. They grind out a 1-0 against Livingston. Giving them a 3-point lead. Oh, it's just not going to ever come back, is it? We're just not going to claw our way back into this. 14 goals in 32. We're less than a goal every 2 games. That is not what I was expecting at all. 6.5 average rating. Headings about to go down. I mean, we are declining. We knew that. That's fine. That's not a problem. Still, it's hard to bear. It is hard to bear. Last day of the transfer window. Well, we're not moving. We're not going to have a better chance of winning anything than we are here. We've not got any offers either, actually, so we're not going anywhere even if we wanted to. Curse of the Spurs, haunting Defoe. I can't disagree with that, can I? Right. Let's finish this episode on a high point with a win against Ross County. We're at Ibrox. Defoe starts on a yellow arrow with B. Barker on the left, who we've not seen. Kent's in there as well. A few blue arrows behind us. Could that help? Morelos must be thinking, what do I need to do to start? He's not scored in a month. Come on, let's do this. Ross County. Let's finish with a win. Really, really needed. I mean, we've still got a chance. Still got a chance. Let's do this. Come on. The Ibrox crowd now must be thinking, this is not the football we were expecting when Steven Gerrard took over. I don't remember him enjoying football at this pace. This unimaginative. He's made a good run here, and it's a lovely first touch away from his man. Looks to put a low ball in, unlucky. It's a good block there. Strong start. Not a good throw. Good pressure though on Spittle. Forcing him back to Morris. He goes long. This is better. Come on. A start of real passion and intensity here. Let's keep it going. Ball is laid off. Laid off again. Defoe back and forth trying to find space, and we've lost it. Disgraceful. And we'll go again. I mean, we are just hugely missing an attacking midfielder in this formation. We don't have wingers, so they don't get forward. Basically, we don't have... I mean, it's the problem with every other player other than Jermain Defoe is a midfielder. We don't have any wingers, and we don't have an attacking midfielder or a second striker or anything like that. So we've got basically no support. That's a good ball. Fontaine's out, does really well. Intercepts that easily. Aim Zane, welcome to the chat, mate. Hello. CPR5 says, what about Pulisic for your next Become a Legend? Yeah, I like Pulisic, I do. I think after having played this, I like starting with a player who's less well known. I mean, Jack Harrison at the time that we started playing with him, our first Become a Legend subject, was very much an unknown. It's been great to see him blossom into such a good player. Recent Championship Player of the Week, or Player of the Month, alongside Marcelo Bielsa, his manager. I mean, that's worked out so sweetly. I mean, we could never have predicted that. Hopefully we see them both in the Premier League. I would consider an American player, perhaps, in terms of continents that we haven't done. We haven't played with an African player. That's certainly of interest to me. We've done, we've done Europe with Jack. We've done South America. We've done Asia. So Africa, maybe an Australian player. That'd be quite fun. An Aussie. I'd take that as an option. But yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to do another Become a Legend series after this year. I'm certainly really considering doing a Euro 2020 player series when the Euro 2020 patch comes out. I think that'd be really good fun. What I might try and do, my sort of theory at the moment is I might try and start with the worst team in the tournament, see if I can win it with them. If I don't win it with them, then move to the second worst team, and so on until we win it. That might be quite fun. But yeah, in terms of Become a Legend, not sure. I'd like to play some games on Become a Legend, not with Rangers, see if it's quite this painful. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's not a hell of a lot of fun at the moment, to be honest. Oh, I don't want it there, Scotty! You Canadian twat. Is he Canadian? He's either Canadian or American, I can't remember. Just slow build up. No! Oh, that's actually, we've got to head to that. Oh, mistakes there. Not enough. Better build up there. Oh, that's found its way through. Spence will pick it up. It's definitely one of the problems that playing as a centre forward means that you really can't influence the game at all. When we played it with Gabby Goal, he was playing in good teams in the beginning. You know, we started at Benfica. Where did we go after that? I can't remember. So you're generally always playing with decent players who can create opportunities for him. With Eggy and Jack Harrison, they were so dynamic and playing in positions where you could really affect the game that, you know, if the team around you wasn't good enough, you could normally drag them forward. Just stop doing that right away. More through balls to no one. High ball here, headed away well. And then a desperate swiping clearance when really not necessary. And half time is nearly upon us here. And it's been probably the worst game of the episode, which is saying something. Ross County. Oh God, not a single shot from either side. So a question from Spoobeer in the chat: have I considered turning the difficulty down? I haven't. So would that make the AI play better? Can it be worse than that? Would that be possible? It might do. I guess that could work. Oh. Do I even have the energy for it? Thing is, I'm loving Master League this series. Master League series is shaping up to be one of my favourites, I would say. So I don't know how things can be so much worse. Oh fuck, that was stupid. How things could be that different really with the AI. I don't know. I hate to be a complainer. Matthias, that's a good idea. Maybe do a test off screen to see really if it is Rangers that are the problem or if it is Become a Legend. Well, I mean, I'm hearing from some people that they're enjoying their Become a Legend and they're not. It's not quite as pulling teeth like as this is. Almost at the back heel there. Does that come off a Rangers man? James Baker says, came for Jermain Defoe, stay for your enthusiasm. I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry. Oh. No. No, I mean... Oh. Do you know, when I'm doing the edited videos... Yes. Oh. Ah, you son of a bitch. When I'm doing the edited videos, you'll have some games like this, but you'll generally get, you know, some moments of magic, some moments of brilliance where you can, you know, you can focus on them, and you can not focus on the, say, 70 minutes of the game where you're... Stop fucking doing that! I'm just going to check. Just in case I've had an aneurysm or something. Possession game, short pass build-up. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? It's not happening at all. Good header there. Oh. Oh. I've stumbled across Sunday League games, you know, happening in the park. I've seen better football than this. You know, not even good Sunday League teams. Yes. No, 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 no. Oh. Jackie boy. The problem for me is going to be when we go, say, 5-6 points behind Celtic, which is only a matter of time. The motivation for me to play this series... Oh, good work. Come on. Do we have the legs for this? No, probably not. But we can play it down the line into our field. We may have the legs. I'm your only option. Out of the feet. Oh, that was going in. Swear to God that was going in. So's this. Oh! Oh, we waited so long. So long for a chance, and then two came along at once. That was definitely going in. Oh, he shaped that. You'd say for the life of you that was going to go in. We're still in the 80s finishing wise, and that is our last chance of the game. Steven Gerrard. Exit stage right. Son of a bitch. How long have I been playing now? Just over an hour. In the interest of getting this series done, I'm tempted to play another game. Everything right but the finish. I know, Matthios. Oh, come on, Alfredo. Finish this. Taverner, best crosser of the ball in a blue shirt. Morelos looking for the overhead kick. Taverner will have another go. Kent on the turn. Barisic. You son of a bitch. Still 74 minutes on the clock. We've got time. Got time to win this. Looking good here. Morelos on the turn into Murphy. Holds it up well. Barisic now. Turns back away from goal. Davis keeps it just about. Arfield. Murphy. Good touch. He's got the overlap of Barisic. Morelos is in there. It's that John Ruddy. Gets his gloves to it. 10 minutes left here at Ibrox. The Rangers fans not pleased. Boos ring around. Steven Gerrard's managerial reign in doubt as the season slips away from us. That's a foul. That's definitely a foul. Revenge Sparta, welcome to the chat, mate. You know, just because you've turned up, I think I might play another game. Whether or not anyone wants to see that is a different story. But I've started, so I think I will finish. Come on. Taverner. Jack. Better. Morelos on the turn. Murphy. Please! 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 Score! Oh. Yeah, can managers get fired and become a legend? I don't think you'd ever notice. I think they can, actually. Spooler says play Ponte Preta series. No. I would like to. We're getting very close to the end of the season there. We've got 3 games left for the last ever Ponte... Not the last ever Ponte Preta stream, but the last regular Ponte Preta stream before we move back to the normal episodes. And we could win the league. There we are. Final chances all gone. And that, I mean... Undoubtedly Celtic have won again. Oh, at least we had some shots in the end. Defoe continuing to rack up fairly good ratings, which is probably the only things keeping us in the team at the moment. And Celtic with a 4-0 win over St Johnstone. A commanding lead now for the Scum. 5 points. It's going to be very difficult for us to find our way back from that. And I would not be surprised, and I wouldn't even be mad if Jarrah dropped us now. Matt, you're saying, didn't the Benfica manager get sacked when Gabigol was becoming... Yeah, he did, didn't he? I think you're right. I think you're right. Right, we're going to play one more game. We're going to play one more game. And we're going to win it. Kilmarnock, away from home. Jermain Defoe, sideways arrow. Shea Jojo back in. We do play better with him. No Taverner, though, unfortunately. No Kent either. But we're playing against crackhead Alex Bruce at the back. And 60s all round and a 65 rated keeper. Surely we can get the win today. We had a couple of chances in that last game. That's the sad thing. That's the really sad thing. We should have taken them. We didn't, eh? Let's do this. Come on. We're just going to take our chances when they arise. The Jamie Vardy School of Football. You don't need to touch the ball much, but when you do, you bloody well need to put it away. And that's something Jermain Defoe knows better than anyone. It'd be an interesting stat to see touches to goals ratio. You feel like Jermain Defoe would be up there with the very best. Let's hope he can be today. And a through ball straight to crackhead Alex Bruce, but he's dealt with it well there. Despite the addictions. No one reacts to that. Attempt at some strong defending there. Ojo across. Strong play by Mitchin. Burke now. You know he's going to put it in first time. Dealt with. Defoe inside to Arfield. This has got all the makings of a counter-attack here, but that is fucking awful. Oh, Alanda wins it. Start again. Let's not get disheartened just because your teammates are kicking it seemingly at random. Oh, just keep it on the fucking deck. Steven Gerrard could not have been more clear. That's not a bad ball though. Put it in. Yes, Defoe's there. Yes! No! Why can't we score? Oh. Thought that was too... We can't play 4 games and not score. It's a good run. Turns ahead of his man. Near post. Scored them. He scored them for fun through his career. Those sort of goals. Have his signature on them. That's right, that's good. That's good. Keep it moving. That's a great ball. Tempted to call for it early, but we're going to stand off here. We've made the wrong choice there. Ball is headed out. Should have called for it early. Power takes it down. Power will move forward now. Great power there. Lofted ball into Hollander. No worries there. Ooh, almost created a worry of his own. We'll keep the ball here. It's flighted through, looking for the knockdown, as if we've got fucking Peter Crouch up there. But we don't. High ball. Cut out. Hollander. It's back out again. Ojo. It's a good ball. No, it's not a good ball. It's not even close to a good ball. Right, pounce on that. Yes, make it yours. Make it fucking yours. Arfield on the turn. Better. Passes on here. It's slipped in. Ooh. Good pass there. Good pass. Phil, mate, welcome to our live stream. I've sort of kept this one going just for you, really. Not just because we've gone 4 games now without scoring. Yeah, no, actually that is exactly why we're still playing. Defoe. Ooh, the punches there. Back to Defoe, edge of the box. Winds one up. Well defended. Oh, Mitchin there. Or Michan. Missin. Don't know, he's done well. He's a big old lad as well. Get the tackle in. That's right. That's right. It's your ball. It's your ball. Defoe looking for the right run here. It's not a bad one. Low ball in. Oh! We are knocking on the door. This is a better game than we've played. Yes, well won. Ball across to Defoe. Moves it on to Ojo. No! It felt like we had to go with the ball out to the right back because he made a good run. But we're certainly playing much better football in this one than we have. And I feel like if we keep going with this, there is a goal in this. Arfield. Traditionally been the player who can unlock a defence. That's better. That touch isn't going to help us, but we've somehow managed to smuggle it away. That's better. The shot! Oh, that was going bottom right-hand corner. Defoe will get to this though. Keep it alive here. Ball is played back out. Space now for the right back. Defoe wants it. Good hit! Oh, straight at Mackay. We're doing so much better. We've had more chances in this game than we have in the entire episode so far. We really need to finish this with a 3 points hit. Oh, you fucking... Actually, you are a disgrace to football. We'll get to that though. Come on. Come on. Ojo, good in the air. Yeah, proves us right. And we'll break here. High ball. Not going to win that. Alex Bruce does well. Oh. Come on, we're going to be gutted if we don't score today. At the very least, if we don't win this one. Playing really well. Creating chances. Linking up play. Well won back, yes. Little layoff there to the right back. Ah, couldn't get there. Didn't have the legs. And the right back now out of position. Hammerlinen. He's got space to run now. He's got 2 in the box. That's just about got a foot to that. An important touch from the right back. Take your sweet time about that while it's half time. Gutted. Should have scored. Definitely should have scored. 2 or 3 decent chances. A couple of half chances as well. Let's hope Jermain Defoe gets long enough today to put one away, because he certainly deserves it. And we certainly deserve the win today. After a pretty horrible run at a time in the season where we can't really afford it. Oh, Joe! Yes! Yes! No! Ah! Defoe's pulled out wide. Forced to here. Put a ball in. Ooh. It's a bad one. Looking for, I think, Murphy at the near post. Lander gets there better. Ah. Going to Brophy. Yeah, they have brought off Mitchin, which is a surprise, since he's their best player. Putting it in towards the substitute Brophy. It's well cut out. They'll keep possession here. Now Kilmarnock. Oh, well won. No, 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 no. Weak. Oh, McCreaney. That's a dangerous ball in. Someone's got to deal with it, and they do. It's out to Hammerlinen. Oh, good ball back to Power. Turns, and that's a great effort and a really good save as well. I don't know if it's been the same keeper in the last 2 games, but we have been let off the hook massively by some great performances from our custodians. Oof! Header was up rather than out, almost taken advantage of there. In some style. Oh, you're shitting me. Helander into Dicker. Does well there. Kilty. That's quite a Scottish name, isn't it? If you've got Kilt in your name. Back to Haggis Malinen. Pressured by Ojo. Probably should have cut that pass off earlier. El Macrini now into power. Oh, Brophy on the turn. No! What a save again! St. John Smith. Hi everyone, got here at last. Have I missed much? No, absolutely nothing. We've not scored a goal. We've had chances in this game, but we're in the 5th and final game of the episode. And we're probably only going to be on for another 15 minutes. So, yeah, not much really. You might be here to witness the last time I ever played with Jermain Defoe. Ah, that could have gone to us, surely. Brophy, great touch. Oh, fuck you. Jesus Christ. Look at this. We had absolutely acres of space to aim for. We just had to hit Defoe with that. It was definitely worth calling for that. We had loads of space. And then we are unpicked. Oh, it's Route 1 stuff there. But that is our season over, surely. Kilmarnock. We didn't expect it to be them who would ruin everything. Ruin our dream of a Defoe trophy before he retires. It's looped in here. Ojo can't get to it. Kilty can easily take it away. Oh. Come on, Shady, get there. Come on. We had plenty of chances early on. We can have 2 more before the end of this game. Nope, that's not how it's going to work, is it? Nah, that's not how it's going to work. Oh, chance here. That's a good... Oh, fouled their ref. At the very least, that's a foul. Yeah, where's the retire button? Double tap R1 to retire. R3 to hang up your boots. Tapping it out. As a substitute. Lofts a pointless ball forward. It's become our trademark. No words. I mean, that was my fault, to be fair. It's just getting desperate now. Oh, dearie me. Well, that's it. That's us done. That could well be the last we ever see of Jermain Defoe in this series. In fact, it probably is. That's probably it. That's probably your lot, mates. Mates and matesses. I think that could be all we see of Jermain Defoe. As much as I don't want to do that to his legacy, we said that we were going to go and win him a trophy. We thought this would be our best option. But this will surely see us now drop many, many, many points behind Celtic. With no real signs of us playing the football needed. Although we won games at the beginning of the season. I don't know how much we've got so much worse. I think there was an effect from one of the patches. Just, it's not compatible with Become a Legend. I think there must be something like that has happened. I can't explain it otherwise. I think we've certainly been unlucky with the team. We've been unlucky with being a centre forward in a team like this, because when things have gone wrong, as we've seen, there's nothing you can do about it. You stand up front, you're getting balls floated in sort of 10 yards either side of you. You know, no striker in the world. We could be playing with anyone at the moment and it wouldn't work. It's a shame because I'm just loving Master League this year and I'm loving the gameplay, but Become a Legend isn't working. I think we just got a bad luck of the draw with the team and player that we chose. It could have been great. It's turned out to be a bit of a slog. We get a 6 today. Surely a Celtic win. Yeah. They dispatched St Mirren 2-0 and that's 8 points now, with not a whole lot of the season left to go. I think that could be it for Jermain Defoe. Yeah, we've played as a centre forward once in Become a Legend with Gabby Goal, and we played in some really good sides in a PES that which things just worked. I don't know. We're still starting. I mean, Steven Gerrard has clearly got a, clearly enjoys the pain. So we've got Celtic in the next game. If only we were slightly closer, this could mean so much more. But we're not. We've still got such a long way to go. What happens when you finish the first phase? You then go into that sort of like cup thing, don't you? That's going to be another hell of a lot more. So there we go. Well, it remains to be seen whether we will be back for more Become a Legend next Wednesday. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think that's going to be me done for tonight. Thanks for joining me for all of this, and I'll see you in a bit.